To our grafting series, and today we're going to do a little bit of grafting on our pear tree. Now I already cut these guys or chopped them up, and I have them ready, and I use the chisel. You can use a knife, but I find the chisel quite nice and quite easy. And what I do is I lay the branch down there and I just chisel it away on such time as I get a nice cut on that. Now that's not a bad cut. It probably could be a little bit better, but for the purpose of the video, I just want to get it in here for you. And we put it in. We've already cut out our bark here. You can see. And if you bear with me, what I'm going to show you, what we did was we took our saw and we went right down here and cut away. And then we came at an angle and cut away. We saved our little bit of wood here, which should be it'll come in handy as a filler. So right now we'll get our cutting in. Bear with me. Here we have many constraints here, so we get that in, and we get the other side. And we try to get the side that is the thinner side, perhaps going onto the inside. Go. Don't go near that. That's hot. An impossibility to film with this little fella, but we're trying our best. And we get that in, and we want the cutting flush with the what we've cut. And you can see around here. If you go around this angle, you'll see how it fits in there. Hopefully. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our tape, which is, bear with me. That's our grafting tape. And we'll put that around it. Get a nice fitting in there. We'll take some of this off here. Now this isn't the parafilm. It's not as good as the parafilm tape. It's just a simple grafting plastic tape. So you kind of have to hold it in place until you get around it. And when you do, and you get kind of pull it. Please don't pull that tree. You pulled it by the exact. Oh God!
Your tree is
so
done.
much for my tree.
Your tree graft is done.
That is not what you don't want to do. Is pull your graft by the graft.
He's sitting on it.
Oh! Turned out to be a rough video. You can tell we're not editing this, folks. It is what it is.
It's hot.
That's hot. Wax. Wax you. Huh? And we get this grafting tape in there best as we can. Going around there. And now the goal is to get it tied. Come back down again. And I think we'll tie it down at the bottom. It's the easiest. We do. So now we get our little bit of timber. Where did we put our little timber that we had? Our little wedge? Right here. So you can see that this is a little bit big to fit in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our chisel and we're going to cut that.
Lini.
And see if that fits in. Just about. Don't touch. Don't touch. And what we do next We get this in here. This is just a little bit of cotton. It's like a filler from a bit of timber. We'll use less wax, and it's a good thing we will, because we've just dropped half of it with Junior. And then we get our wax in and we apply that just around there. Keep it nice and dry. It'll help keep it firm, and it'll also help keep it dry and keep the moisture in. You see where there's any exposed sites, it's already getting hot, or excuse me, cold. And just get it in there. And you can use beeswax too. You don't have to use this at all. You come across that, that's brilliant. The problem is, with the time we have actually let this get a little bit too set on us. It sets quickly. You don't have much time to work. Then again, you don't have to worry. Hopefully. Take your time. But just for the video, I'm trying to do it quickly for you. It's not working out that way, but we'll work on it. See, it's kind of crusty at this stage. That's not what we want. And we get it in there. We'll come back to that. But essentially you want a nice tight fit in there, and it'll break off and you can reuse it, heat it up. And we have our other graft. We're just going to show you what we did. This one is a little bit different. Now this one you can see, that one I cut out, but this one I simply split. And I went and I split the bark, held it open with a chisel. Don't touch. What a nightmare. So anyway, I went and I split this with a chisel. And what that will do, and then you kind of hold it open and you put in your cotton when you have it, what you're happy with. Oh, I probably could have done a little bit better job on this, but I know at least on one side I'm touching pretty well. And you want it as flush with the bark as possible. And you just stick it in. And the pressure of the wood, when it's about this size, will help keep it in. It's a lot better than something else, which we'll show you over here. Which is that. Please don't touch that. Good boy. This is one about the same size. The scion is about the same size as the rootstock. And we've taped it up. I didn't even use wax on this one. And it's all ready to go. You don't have to use the wax, by the way. If you just have this on pretty tightly, it'll hopefully take off for you. But the disadvantage with this is that you don't have you need something to hold to keep the pressure on. With this bigger one, it actually works with, that'll keep the pressure on these scions all by itself practically. So that's basically our video. I do apologize for our musical sound effects in the background. Take care of yourself, and we hope you have a great day and enjoy, and give it a go. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe.